store now. And if you spend $99, we'll throw in a free bouquet of a dozen roses. Give her what she really wants this year and let us do the rest. Sartor Heyman Jewelers, your hometown jeweler since 1905 in Lincoln and Grand Island. Online at sartorheyman.com.
This is Bill Mitchner, Executive Director of Lincoln Lighthouse. Did you know Lighthouse provides multiple programs for students such as one-on-one tutoring and mentoring, as well as pro-social skill exercises, while providing them a nourishing meal and a safe space during all months of the year, even during school breaks. Learn more or contribute to Lighthouse at lincolnlighthouse.org today.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT, from cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. The last few years have been wild, but we've been here for you through all the ups and downs, and we'll be here for you when you need us the most, for all your travels and for your day-to-day driving. With winter conditions causing problems all over town, the last thing anyone needs this year is constant car troubles. Let us help you drive in peace and make sure you drive to work and to winter destinations safe. A1 Automotive, 11th and L Street downtown, always honest answers.
Garage doors can break down or quit working at the worst times. At Doors Plus, they understand that a broken garage sometimes means repair and not replace. Sometimes, all you need to make your door like new again is a few bolts, realignment, or even a new balance. Trust the pros at Doors Plus to handle your garage door repair the right way so you can get on with your busy schedule. Visit them online at doorsplusllc.com or give them a call at 402-590-5800.
Hello.
Angela, we have to break up.
But why?
Because you're a robot and I'm just a guy trying to get better internet.
It's Aloe Fiber, isn't it? I always knew you wanted faster speeds. My contract isn't good enough for you.
Face it, Angela, they let me talk to real people.
Press 4 to break my heart. Oh wait, you already did.
Visit aloefiber.com to switch today.
Stop asking your friends if they're hosting a party this Sunday and come for the real party instead. Join 93.7 The Ticket for the big game at Wings and Rings at 68th and O this Sunday and walk away with great prizes just for showing up. Why worry about making a great spread of food for the game at your house when you can enjoy all the great wings and more at Wings and Rings? It's the big game party with 93.7 The Ticket at Wings and Rings this Sunday at 68th and O.
Psst. You know what's better than waking up early to go to the airport? Sleeping in. Lucky for you, the lines at the Lincoln Airport are so short and our service is so fast. You won't need to sacrifice precious beauty sleep to get here hours before your flight. So, go ahead, sleep in. You deserve it, and choose the airport that helps you relax. LNK, make flying easy.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with the child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Wrestling fans, it's time to elevate your game, just like Stevens & Smith Construction does for your concrete needs. As your full-service concrete contractor, we deliver solid results every time. From singles to doubles, fighting for inside position to scrambling reversals, we know how to pin down quality and slam expectations. Stevens & Smith Construction, a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket, where Husker wrestlers bring you all the action. Don't stall. Stevens & Smith Construction is here to help you build a concrete foundation for the win. Check us out at www.stevensondsmith.com because stalling is a penalty and winning is the only option.
Hello.
Angela, we have to break up
But why?
because you're a robot and I'm just a guy trying to get better internet.
It's Aloe Fiber, isn't it? I always knew you wanted faster speeds. My contract isn't good enough for you.
Face it, Angela, they let me talk to real people.
Press 4 to break my heart. Oh wait, you already did.
Visit aloefiber.com to switch today.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we strive to provide you with the right coverages for all your insurance needs by taking the time to meet with you and review what coverages best fit your needs. So whether you're in the market for home, auto, farm, business, life, or a combination of any of these coverages, we can help with making sure you, your family, or your business have the right coverage based on your individual needs. If you would like to review your insurance needs, please contact Ben Spurt with Farm Bureau Financial Services at 402-217-9945 or through email at ben.spurt@fbfs.com. Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
Welcome to The Drive with A.D. Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history. We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, good morning on this slippery Wednesday morning. If you're in the capital city, be careful on these roads. That frozen drizzle is coming down. Even just taking my trash out this morning, getting it out to the curb, man, was awfully slippery. So be careful out there, folks. There's a lot of, take some time, get to where you need to get to if possible. Always a big shout out to our first responders that are out there, our waste management folks that are out there taking care of the trash, etc. We appreciate you. Those working outside, be careful. It's a little warmer this morning. Looking at the temperature, I think it's 22 degrees, a balmy 22 degrees, and a winter weather advisory is in effect here in the capital city and surrounding areas until 6 p.m. tonight. Rafferty, what's the weather like there in AZ? Does not look like there's a weather warning going on there. You're sitting on a patio with a polo, and the sun is glistening off that beautiful salt and pepper beard.
Yeah, I think I got up to like 83 yesterday. I might have got a little sunburn yesterday.
You got a little sunburn yesterday?
Yeah, so it's
well,
50 here right now. I think we're looking at 78 today.
You were outside. What did you do yesterday?
Oh, I swung the golf clubs.
And how'd you swing them, man? What'd you shoot?
I didn't keep score, but I know it was not good. So
okay, yeah,
I know it was not good.
Can you ballpark it? Did you keep it under a hundo?
We only golfed 9, so
Did you keep it under a hundo?
Did you keep it under 50?
Yeah, I probably was under 50, but it was close, I'm sure.
Hey, Raff, as beautiful as that course that you sent, man, I wouldn't have cared if I would have shot 150 on 9 holes. That course, that the greens were just ridiculous. The mountains in the background. What course did you guys play, man?
Desert Highlands.
Desert Highlands. Oh man, that is the creme de la creme out there, man.
I haven't played that one.
Oh, dude,
I haven't played that one. When I was watching, I mean, we're seeing a lot of social media posts because the Waste Management Open at TPC Scottsdale is going on this week, or is about to start tomorrow. And I pulled up a picture from when I played at TPC Scottsdale, and I took a shot on the 16th hole.
Looks totally different, doesn't
completely missed the green, first off. Completely missed the green. And the bunkers look a lot bigger in person than they do on a picture. But ultimately, I mean, yeah, it looks a lot different when you don't have the grandstands up around the hole. So, but you have the mountains in the background. I mean, it's incredible.
Raffy, what about, neither one of you guys kept score yesterday?
No, we were just out there, just kind of swinging our way. Maybe today I'll keep score. We'll see how I'm feeling.
Oh, you're golfing today?
Yeah.
Maybe Tracy getting stuck in Huntsville is not too bad.
Well, she was supposed to join. She was bringing her club.
Okay. Oh, that's even worse. Sorry, honey. I know you can't golf, but I'm gonna golf.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna use this tee time.
Yeah,
Tracy's so sorry she couldn't make it, man. That sucks, dude.
Absolutely.
You got plans for it, and she doesn't. Is there any chance she can get down, or just not going to happen?
Not looking like it. So
she's going to head over from AZ to Huntsville.
Yeah. So time to improvise.
When do you fly to Huntsville?
Monday.
Oh, so you're going to golf all? You're going to Waste Man.
So you got some time.
Well, we got
look, might as well stick around.
Raff was like, "This is all about priorities here. Baby girl will be home on Monday."
Oh no. That's
no,
funny.
she was supposed to fly in today, so.
Well, here's Tracy. Blessings to you. You know that sucks. I'll do seriously. I know that sucks, Trace. So sorry that had to happen, but like sometimes when work things come up, man, you got to take care of biz. You know, first of all. So, but Raff, I'm glad you're getting some time down there with Dino, with Nick, man, as well. Some good sun, as well. I got one question for you, Raff.
Oh
no.
What in the world were you that close to that dang Bobcat for?
Oh, we were inside. The sliding glass door was.
She was in the crib.
Yeah, we were inside. We were just sitting there, and all of a sudden, Amber was like, "There's a bobcat," and sure enough, it was like a little baby bobcat rolling through the
that was a big old baby, man. He must be eating meat. He ain't messing with no milk being that big. That Joker was
When you're
healthy.
talking about those types of animals like the bobcats and everything, I'm not sure how much of a baby you can be. I mean, they're all pretty legit.
Actually, Nick went outside and said, "Here, kitty, kitty," and tried to pet him, but Nick's
kitty.
Nick's different. Nick's a little bit different.
I'm not
that Bobcat like this mug wants some. He must want his face ripped off.
Yeah, exactly right.
So now
I've been looking for an opportunity.
my next quest now is to see a javelina.
No, bro. Nah, I can just look that up. I'm not trying to see no javelina, bobolina, or nothing else that comes between, man. No, sir. Not doing it. And out in the desert, Nick, you've been out there at night. I mean, there's a lot of things you could see, bro. I mean, a lot of things you can see. And they tell you out there when you golf, Raff, you know this, Nick, you know this as well. And those you listening who may have played golf down there or in Florida, particular in AZ, they say do not go on the rough looking for your ball.
Yeah.
I mean, you got snakes and all sorts of crazy stuff out there, man. So me, I always bring about, 48,000 golf balls with me because I know I'm gonna lose a bunch. Yeah. And I'm like, if I can even see it, but it's in some brush, I'm not reaching my hand in there.
Are you reaching your golf club?
Nope,
in there?
I'm not.
Why aren't you putting your golf club in there?
Why? Why take that chance?
What's it gonna do?
You can get your black behind lit up.
Not with you just drop a golf club. I mean, you lose a golf club.
That's $100.
It is. But
a golf ball, is dollars compared to like craziness.
That's true.
And maybe getting lit up. I'm just a scaredy cat like that. You probably could, but I'm just not that adventurous, man. I'm not trying to.
They make those ball retrievers that you can just go reach into, like for that reason that you could go reach into the brush and it it picks up the golf ball.
Yeah, you can get those. I'm just real leery about stuff like that, man.
I don't know like all the cactuses and stuff like that. So if I see a golf ball anywhere by anything I'm leery of, I just am like, Nick, and then he knows whether it's
is that right?
Bad. Yeah.
Wow.
There's kind of about four times yesterday. It was fun. We golfed with this guy yesterday, and he goes, "That's the first time I've ever golfed 9 holes, and I had the exact same ball." Because Nick and I, we're pretty laser-eyed. If we have a chance to search for the ball, we'll find it. So there's probably 3 or 4 times we found his ball, and I just point, and I go, "It's right here in this bush, but I'm not getting it out for you."
That's probably one of my weaknesses, or one of the things I need to work on when I golf is I just don't take time to look. I don't. I'll do like 3 drive-bys, and if I can't find it, I'll be like, all right, I'll just drop one.
I'm with you in that I don't like slowing up the pace of
Yeah,
play, and I don't.
yeah.
And for me, I like to stay in a groove.
Let's
I'm like,
just keep
okay,
a
if it's
rhythm.
gone, it's gone.
Yep.
If it's someplace where you should find it, you know exactly kind of the area went down, but spending 5-6 minutes looking for a ball,
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
I agree.
Yeah, Nick is crazy like that. He is
Nick can
so
find balls
good.
so quick.
He is so good off the tee. Like
He barely loses the ball.
Yeah, I usually I'll hit the ball off the tee and I know the kind of the vicinity of where it goes, but he knows like the exact location. It's insane.
Well, even Nick at Hillcrest,
Same thing.
playing with him, I'd be like, Nick, I have no idea. AD, just come right over here. It's right here. I'm just like, man, what in the world? What kind of glasses you got? Contacts you got, man. He finds them.
Well, he's got his bionic eye. Remember, the
that's
one
true.
eye's bad from his accident. So
that's true.
I always say that he's a $6 million man.
Bo Lever says they have tons of signs around the water here in Florida saying snakes and gators. And Bo Lever, good morning. You're exactly right. Like I said, I have a sister in Gainesville, one in Tallahassee, and I've played golf a lot in Florida. And I'll never forget, Raff, the first time I played there years ago, and I started off, I probably wasn't getting 18. And he told me, he goes, you're more than welcome to letting you know right now. He goes, do not go near the water as it starts getting dark. I said, oh, bruh. About hole 13, it was starting to become dusk. And I'm like, this is not worth it.
Not worth it.
It's not worth it. I'm just like, I'm not doing it. He goes, you always have some knuckleheads that test wildlife. And I just don't get it. I'm just not doing that, man. Hey, Raff, unknown texter 4884. Good morning to you. He goes, Raff, if you're bored, come join me for the marathon in Mesa, Arizona on Saturday.
Oh,
great. I'll go from being bored to dead.
Which would you rather be? Speaking of gators and why you shouldn't test them on land, I just looked this up.
Oh, they
so
can roll
factual.
out. They can roll out.
So they're sprinters. They're not long distance runners, but they can go up to about 35 miles an hour.
Yes, they can run. They can run. It is not worth it, man.
I cannot.
It is not worth it.
Do you run straight or do you run back and forth? Zigzag? Is that?
I think you zigzag.
But when you're
their side by side movements not good.
When you're that scared, you're going to say, "Okay, let me make sure I zig." You're just going for human instinct. You're just booking. Are you? I don't know. In that moment, are you going to think, "Yes, I have to run side to side"? When your heart and everything is going that crazy, are you thinking logically?
Because that's a good point, Raff. Because you think about it this way: you've never seen. I mean, this is stupid to say on radio. You've never seen a gator walk side, like they can't turn very well. They don't have good change of direction. Right. So that's a good point. Walk sideways. Plus their eyes, they don't, can't see what's going on.
David said you jump in the cart and take off.
Yeah, right. Then the gator bites the tire.
All this breaking down when you do this. Just get in the cart and roll out.
Yeah.
Or just stay away from them altogether.
Hey, that'll be the time when it's cart path only, and we have to walk across the entire fairway.
I'm gonna be honest, Nick and Raff. If us three were out there golfing, I'm probably gonna push one of y'all, dog.
No.
Well, you remember the Bobcat story from a few years back, don't you? When me and Nick were out golfing, we saw that big Bobcat.
Yep.
And we drove the golf cart kind of right up next to him.
He put you next to it.
And I was taking a picture and videoing him, and then
wait, you were taking a picture of it?
Yeah, he's videotaping it.
No crazy. No way.
Right next to him, and I was thinking to myself, well, we're in the golf cart. If he comes after us, we'll just drive away. Well, a couple days later, I saw how fast the Bobcat was. And I'm like, what the heck, Nick? He goes, well, you realize I was keeping you between him and me the whole entire time. I was like, Nick.
That's wild. That's crazy.
Oscar P says they can't turn well, so run in a circle. Duh.
Yeah, just run behind them. Run behind them. You know how the gator wranglers do? They jump on their back and they just grab the neck. That's what you got to do.
The funniest thing before we do a heat check was the first time I took Acom with me, Acom Udofia, EU, one of my best buddies.
The old ball coach.
Yeah, the old ball coach. Uh-huh. And we're approaching this hole. We're just leaving one. We're approaching the tee box. And I said, EU, look over there. It's across the pond, 150 yards, 180 yards. So it's on the other side where the green is to the left. It's sitting there by the edge of the water, not in, and its mouth is just open. It's just sunning.
Yeah.
This joker is probably a 15-footer. And I said, E, look at that gator over there. He goes, bro, that ain't real. I said, E, that's a real gator. The ambassador comes up. He goes, yeah, man. He goes, that's Big Earl.
They named him. They named him over there.
Big Earl. Akram was flustered that whole hole. He was like, AD, if my ball, he goes, I don't even remember that picture. Did you guys remember that one that I sent you?
Oh, yeah, I remember a ball.
From North Carolina?
Yeah.
Raff, you remember that picture, that video?
Yeah.
When I was in Carolina playing, and I'm on the green, and that Gator's watching me putt.
Yep.
I'll have to put it on. I'll have to put it on. We never talk about Twitter, but I'll have to post it on the Twitter. But that was about 2 years ago that I'm playing there at, I forget what course it was. I think it was the Turtle course, one of those courses, man. The locals.
There's no turtles back. There's no turtles remaining.
No, the locals were cracking me up. There's like, oh, he won't even bother you. They're walking within 10 feet of him. I'm like, no.
Yeah, no,
I'm not doing that.
No, there's no reason to, because they're going to look at you and go, he's not from here. He's not a local.
Well, it's because I'm black. A brother
That's
can't live
not
out
it.
there,
That's
man.
not it at all. That's not it at
Brother
all.
can't live on the golf course, Nick.
That's
he
not
doesn't
it
live
at
here.
all.
You think they want some dark meat? How you want it? How you want it? How you want it, Jake? How you want it, Jake?
How you want it, big girl?
You want rotisserie? How you want it, Jake?
How do you want it, big
You
girl?
want barbecue, seasoning, hot sauce?
Sure. But
You guys, this is
actually no. I did not make
no,
the
you did
putt.
not make the putt.
so this
Most
is a
big,
this
on your leg.
What am I doing here?
Yeah. The lights are too bright. Turn them off. Turn them off. They're too bright.
What you saying, Raff?
the transition is probably not the best transition of all time, but when you guys said Big Earl, so do you guys know where Earl Woods is buried at?
Oh my gosh, Raff.
Tiger's
Talk
dad.
about a segue.
No, hey, man, listen. I do not know where people are buried. I'm
No,
sorry.
That is a morbid.
Yeah, maybe maybe that's on me.
Where would you guess that he's buried at?
I don't know, Raff. I mean, it's where are they buried?
I really think about.
Yeah, I don't think about this.
No.
Well, his mom passed away yesterday, so
Right.
I was just kind of curious. Like, it's like, are they going to bury her like out in California with his dad, or are they going to bury
in Vietnam, maybe,
or Manhattan, Kansas?
Is that right?
Is that where he did military training or something like that?
That's where his family, where his family's from, is Manhattan. So he's buried back in Manhattan. But here's the craziest thing about all of it: it's an unmarked grave in Manhattan, Kansas.
Wow.
Never got him a headstone.
Oh my goodness!
On purpose, you think?
I don't know. Some people think the rumor was the mom was upset about maybe some marital infidelity, so just never got him a headstone. Or that was one of the rumors on the
cemetery
Facebook there.
website. Oh, okay.
But yeah, but I was stunned. I was just like, I don't remember when he passed away, Tiger, coming to Manhattan. You think that would have made big news, but
maybe he dipped out of there.
That is your knowledge for today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
was not expecting
you'll have to let us know where she gets buried.
You guys are the ones that said Big Earl. That was what sparked my.
Well, no, that's the fact that you looked it up. I mean, like, don't be pinning this on me and AD that we said something to spark your interest. Nothing should have been sparked.
There's a lot of internet videos out there where people go and visit cemetery plots and stuff like that. I can't help it that I'm one of those people that like, I don't know. Maybe I'm morbid. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah. You know what? On that note, give us a heat check.
Here's the best part. Here's the thing. Raff goes, this probably isn't the best segue for this. And then he still continued to segue. I think, once again, you could have given me and AD 90 attempts at guessing what the segue was going to be, and not one single time would we have gotten close to where Tiger Woods' dad is buried.
I was thinking maybe.
Okay, well, let me ask this.
No.
The listeners out there, do some of you go out and see where famous people are buried? I bet there'll be more people say yes than no.
D-Train. Good morning, D-Train. What's happening, brother? D-Train says, we go on vacations and look for famous graves.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, there's one.
Yeah. Thomas and Lincoln says, is Raff secretly into dead bodies?
Hey, like don't get me wrong. When I went over to Europe, yeah, when I went into Europe, when I went over to Europe, like we found like General Patton's grave and like stuff like that, but that's in like that's in a memorial.
Hey, Ron might have the best. Hey, D, do you know there's a gator named Big Earl? Raff, where do you think they buried Tiger's dad?
Yeah. Hey, this is in response to D-Train So D-Train, don't forget, he was the one that said we go on vacations and look for famous graves. Some random texter just goes, well, that's a weird vacation. What do they call that? A text fight? Let's go. Me, AD, and Raff will be the middlemen. If you guys want to duel it out, we can let you know what the other person says. We can go right at it over the text line.
Callie, yes, and this is something we almost did. We didn't do it. Some friends of ours wanted to do it. Callie, this is good morning to you. Charles Starkweather is right here in Lincoln. Now, Nick, do you know who Charlie Starkweather is?
No.
One of the most notorious killers in Nebraska history. Him, and I forget the gal's name, Rav, went on a killing spree throughout
Carol
the state.
Fugate.
Carol Fugate. And they were, one of the houses was right by the country club, right
No
in
way.
the country club area. Yeah, that the house, it's, in fact, now, Rav, I don't even think you knew this, man. Nick, I know you didn't know. So me, Tommy Frazier, Baron Miles, and Tyrone Williams, our first house that when we moved out of dorms was Charlie Starkweather's family's house.
Oh, wow.
By Wesleyan. Raff, do you remember me telling you that at all?
I did not know that.
Yes, it was. And Tommy and those guys didn't know who he was, you know, and Tyrone was kind of, he go like, what you mean? Who's Starkey? He said, Starsky and Hutch? I said, no, Starkweather. I said, Charlie Starkweather was one of the most notorious killers in the history of Nebraska. Okay.
Yep.
And one of the killings, I think Wyoming as well, Raff, wasn't it?
Yeah, he made us up. That's where they finally caught him, was up in that area.
Yeah, Nick, if you look it up, Charlie Starkweather.
I'm reading about it.
It was absolutely insane. And then Claytonia John says, his good morning to you. He goes, his grave is unmarked. Let me see right here.
We took a summer, me and my buddy Jeff back in high school. We took a summer and we found it.
Wow.
So his girlfriend, that Carly Fugate you talked about, you know? Here's what's wild. Yeah, thank you. Carol Ann, thank you. Ref. She was the youngest female in United States history to have been tried and convicted of murder.
I think she was 16?
14
years old?
Yeah.
She was 14. She's now 81 years old, by the way.
Barney, good morning to you. Goes, I think a lot of killings in the Belmont area. Yes, absolutely.
Yo, this is freaky.
David says he went to Lincoln High with his uncles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice job, David.
The last person executed in Nebraska. No, wasn't it Walking Willie Ote, I think, was the last person executed in Nebraska.
Yeah,
Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But unknown texter, 6358, you said the last person executed in Nebraska. I think Walking
There was
Willie.
one just right a couple of years
No,
ago.
they had the electric chair after Starkweather.
Yeah. Okay.
But it was Walking Willie Ote. Correct me on how he died. I don't know if it was by by lethal injection or was by electric chair. But I know Walking Willie Ote was also executed. I believe it was like in 91 or 92, 90, maybe even earlier than that. But I know Walking Willie Ote definitely did as well. Big Bird, great sports show, sports talk show this morning.
That's a great
we
point.
Went from weather to alligators to Earl Woods being buried in Kansas to Charlie Starkweather.
Yikes.
Earl Woods, sports.
Earl Woods.
Big Earl the alligator. Golf.
Big Earl the alligator. Oh my gosh.
I went to Lee Harvey Oswald's grave down in Arlington too. That was pretty wild.
Okay, D-Train, this is crazy, bro. He killed a family of mine. Won't say name because I share the same last name. It was in Link. Man, that is insane, brother. Wow.
That's crazy. Cody from Broken Bow. Great sports talk. Didn't know I turned on a true crime podcast. Well, now you do. Welcome to the show.
Hey, folks.
Hey, this is freaky stuff. And don't forget how this all started. It's because of Raff.
Yeah, I simply talked about alligators.
Yeah, we're talking about golfing in Florida.
Then I was talking about golf.
We were talking about golfing in Florida.
And then we went on a tangent.
Yep.
We went on a tangent.
Look at this. But hey, we're up against the break. So
Yes.
Everybody's saved by the bell. Great show.
Hey, Bo Lever, it was 94. I was working from the prison at the time. It was a crazy time. Man, it was some crazy times, man. Crazy times for sure. Folks, we'll be back. We got a lot of sports to discuss. No more crime scenes.
Yeah, we're out of this.
Starkweather,
Yeah,
Carol
Fugate. Feel
Fugate,
good.
Earl Bird in Manhattan, Kansas.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Stick with us. We'll talk more death.
Yeah, promise. Stay around, please. We promise. Stick around.
We'll be right back, folks. It's The Drive, 937 A Ticket.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
Psst. You know what's better than waking up early to go to the airport? Sleeping in. Lucky for you, the lines at the Lincoln Airport are so short and our service is so fast. You won't need to sacrifice precious beauty sleep to get here hours before your flight. So, go ahead, sleep in. You deserve it, and choose the airport that helps you relax. LNK, make flying easy.
Hello.
Angela, we have to break up.
But why?
Because you're a robot and I'm just a guy trying to get better internet.
It's Aloe Fiber, isn't it? I always knew you wanted faster speeds. My contract isn't good enough for you.
Face it, Angela, they let me talk to real people.
Press 4 to break my heart. Oh wait, you already did.
Visit aloefiber.com to switch today.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today. Chance of freezing drizzle throughout the day. Otherwise, cloudy skies. Afternoon high near 34. Tonight, decreasing clouds with a low around 23. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies. A light breeze. The high near 45. And meteorologist Kyle Buck from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Davis Plumbing has been in business for over 15 years and is currently searching for journeyman plumbers to join their team. Experience is preferred, but not required for all applicants. When you join the team at Davis Plumbing, you'll receive full benefits package with paid time off. Join a small local business doing big things in Lincoln and surrounding areas. Apply today by calling 402-525-6922 or find them on social media. Davis Plumbing, locally owned and operated for over 15 years.
Ready to spruce up your space? No matter what project is on your list, you can check it off at the Nebraska Builders Home and Garden Show, February 7th through the 9th at the Sandhills Global Event Center. With over 200 businesses under one roof, you'll find the latest in home innovations and experts to handle your dream projects. Admission is just $10, and children 12 and under are free. For more information, visit the Home and Garden Show online at hbal.org.
Wrestling fans, it's time to elevate your game, just like Stevens & Smith Construction does for your concrete needs. As your full-service concrete contractor, we deliver solid results every time. From singles to doubles, fighting for inside position to scrambling reversals, we know how to pin down quality and slam expectations. Stevens & Smith Construction, a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket, where Husker wrestlers bring you all the action. Don't stall. Stevens & Smith Construction is here to help you build a concrete foundation for the win. Check us out at www.stevensandsmith.com because stalling is a penalty and winning is the only option.
Garage doors can break down or quit working at the worst times. At Doors Plus, they understand that a broken garage sometimes means repair and not replace. Sometimes, all you need to make your door like new again is a few bolts, realignment, or even a new balance. Trust the pros at Doors Plus to handle your garage door repair the right way so you can get on with your busy schedule. Visit them online at doorsplusllc.com or give them a call at 402-590-5800. Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
M Suits Clothiers, Lincoln's favorite men's store. Family owned and operated, located 1 block south of 56th and Pine Lake Road. The end of season clearance is going on now with up to 50% off. Stop in now for best selection on sweaters, outerwear, suits, sport coat, dress pants, and dress shirts. M Suits Clothiers, your menswear store.
Gentlemen, Valentine's Day is just around the corner. Don't be that guy running to the store for flowers and a card on your way home. Hey, Rick Heyman here from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. We have great Valentine's gifts in store now. And if you spend $99, we'll throw in a free bouquet of a dozen roses. Give her what she really wants this year and let us do the rest. Sartor Heyman Jewelers, your hometown jeweler since 1905 in Lincoln and Grand Island. Online at sartorheyman.com.
Stop asking your friends if they're hosting a party this Sunday and come for the real party instead. Join 93.7 The Ticket for the big game at Wings and Rings at 68th and O this Sunday and walk away with great prizes just for showing up. Why worry about making a great spread of food for the game at your house when you can enjoy all the great wings and more at Wings and Rings? It's the big game party with 93.7 The Ticket at Wings and Rings this Sunday at 68th and O.
At Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical, we're ready, reliable, and recommended. Water heater acting up or your sump pump on the fritz? Call Action. Summer's around the corner. Is your AC working? Are you sure? Call Action. Electrical problems? I'm telling you, call Action. Call Action for a free same-day estimate or trusted second opinion. You heard that right, a free same-day estimate. 402-423-6960. ActionLincoln.com.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call Wellman Plumbing at 402-434-2400 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-434-2400.
Golfing in 72 degrees and perfect conditions in Nebraska doesn't seem possible in the winter, but it is. Double Eagle Golf is your escape from the bone-chilling cold outside and a reason to keep your clubs out year-round. Book a bay with some friends for a weekend or come by for golf and happy hour on a weekday. Spring leagues begin in February. Get signed up today. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex at West O Street. Online at doubleeagle.golf.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Garage doors can break down or quit working at the worst times. At Doors Plus, they understand that a broken garage sometimes means repair and not replace. Sometimes, all you need to make your door like new again is a few bolts, realignment, or even a new balance. Trust the pros at Doors Plus to handle your garage door repair the right way so you can get on with your busy schedule. Visit them online at doorsplusllc.com or give them a call at 402-590-5800.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks, we are back. We got DP, the man himself, in the house. DP, good morning, brother. What it do? What it do? Can't call it, man. Can't call it, brother. Can't call it. What's popping with that Funky Fresh Stars black jersey, man?
Yeah. It is, we just got back from the ice box. And it is just that. It is the ice box. it is the ice box. And I have to, so a couple of things are in play. That I am of a melanin people.
That's right.
And this is the kind of cold. And I've lived in Utah, but this is the kind of cold that is humbling. Right? Where you think, okay, I got this covered. This weather is the man.
Yeah.
Like it slaps hard.
Mm-hmm.
And I took 4 steps out. I had a vest, I had the sweater, hockey sweater, and a winter vest. And it slapped me back into the house. Like literally spun me back into the house. Like, get back in there and get a coat. Stupid. Like, and it's like the wind was saying those words to me. So, but we went down. Rico and I went down. Met with Joel Norman and Rocky Russo of the Lincoln Stars, and we shot some stuff that'll be run during ball games and that we will run on the ticket because, and in case folks don't know, we have a full partnership and full with the Lincoln Stars to bring the Lincoln Stars live action to the ticket.
Nice.
And I've been pushing hard that not only with Nick and Lincoln High School sports and covering as much of that as possible, covering Lincoln Little League, Lincoln Youth Football, basketball, getting out to camps in the city, making the ticket really the go-to for Lincoln sports in full. And to be able to bring Lincoln Stars live action to the ticket is long overdue. We made some choices because we could have done some Omaha things, but we chose to do Lincoln things. And so it was there. They've got some fine business partners that do their work. We're going to carry Saturday's away game. So folks who don't travel with the team will be able to catch the live action. We'll have a pretty good schedule for the course of this year. And then as we look forward to next year, we can plan ahead and get, there'll be more. The attempt is to get as many Lincoln Stars game on the air as possible. The second part of that deal is that there's another announcement coming to make it a little bit easier to carry more content.
Love it.
So
love it.
It's a good morning. I have no meniscus in my right leg.
He was on that ice.
Yeah, Coach he said, let's do it on the ice. And I heard two voices, right? So I heard my surgeon. I heard my surgeon going, oh boy.
That's what we doing now?
Yeah, that's a decision you're making. And then I heard my wife. I heard my wife go, boy, you have no meniscus. What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? And I walked. First, I looked down to see if the carpet was there. No carpet.
No carpet.
No carpet. Just
straight ice.
Just stone cold ice. And I walked like Fred Sanford. I tried to pimp cool it, like because they had workers and the team was there. And I'm just trying to make it look cooler than it really is.
Right.
But I saw it. I saw my heels go over my head. I saw it, and so I talked him into shooting in front of the goalpost.
Yeah.
In front of the goal.
So you have to go too far out.
I convinced it, and I was leaning against it. So all the cool points in the world. Shout out to Rico for going over and shooting this stuff, and we're looking forward to putting some of it on social media. But the Lincoln Stars on the ticket.
Love it.
Lincoln's Real Sports.
Love it, man. Love it.
Thank you.
Appreciate that partnership. Absolutely, DP. Appreciate you, man. And Rocco and the entire Stars organization for the partnership that we have going on with there. DP, I'm glad that your body's still intact. Rico for getting the footage out there. I gotta start rocking my Stars jersey, man.
Yeah, you do.
Those things are.
You do.
Those things are pretty warm.
They are pretty warm.
Thanks for adjusting the camera for me, man. Because man, I'm gonna stand for this segment for a little bit.
I'm gonna stand.
Yeah. I just appreciated the heads up. Yesterday it was just up, down, up, down, up, down.
Up, down.
Yeah, I couldn't help it, man. It's I can't get comfortable with the thing about it, man. And I'm hoping that today this thing begins to loosen up. Sciatica is no freaking joke, dude. No joke at all. No joke at all. I'll tell you what else is no joke. Nebraska's got Washington tonight. 9:30, folks. That is not West. That is our time. That is
9:30 Central Time.
That is not East Coast time. That is not West Coast. West Coast would be 11:30 at our time.
That'd be bad.
It is 9:30 Central Time. Hopefully, I know I'll be staying up because I won't sleep much anyway. You guys, what's your concerns about tonight's game, if there's any?
Raffi?
Concerns. Probably just a letdown that they've now, patched together 2 victories against top 25 teams. So just that sometimes when you get some victories against top 25 teams, maybe your head gets a little bit bigger, thinking maybe you might be a little bit better than what you think you are. So I'm hoping they'll defend against the letdown.
Yeah,
I have a tough time. I am not too concerned about that, simply because I think this team understands the expect. I do.
I think that'd be the positive of the 6-game losing streak.
They
Go
know
ahead.
there's no room for error. There's no more margin for mistakes or losing streaks or slip ups. They don't have the ability to do that. And so for the rest of the year, really,
that's
I think that's just the truth of it. And here's why I'm not so concerned about tonight, and I think that there's a clear path for Nebraska to win, is because what was the reason against Illinois and Oregon that Nebraska was able to win the game? Defense. We saw defensive intensity and effort and full 40 plus minutes of effort on the defensive end of the floor those last two games. And that was something that we had talked at lengths about prior to that in the 6-game losing streak, about why Nebraska wasn't being successful.
Right.
Nebraska's not going to shoot the lights out. They just don't have the team to do it.
Not going to happen.
They don't. But if Nebraska can lock down defensively, that takes pressure off your offense to score. And Nebraska has been able to hopefully continue the defensive effort tonight. And when they do, I think Nebraska has a good chance to knock off a team in Washington that's not having a light year. This team is not as good as Oregon or Illinois or, frankly, any of the teams that Nebraska played during that 6-game losing streak.
No, you're exactly right. Washington's 11-10. They come off a 71-68 win over Minnesota last Saturday afternoon. Tyler Harris is a name to look out for. He had double figures, 23 points, 9 of 12 shooting last week on Saturday. And also Greg Osibor. He had 16 points. He's one you have to look out for. Outside of those two, like I said, there's just not a lot there. I'm not saying that they're not capable, because they are. It's a home game. But here's a few quick numbers to know. I think it's interesting. Nebraska has now won 4 games against ranked opponents, 4 games against ranked teams. First time since 1998, 1999 that they've done that. Another thing, Nebraska's 62% over the last 3 seasons. They've played some of their best basketball down the stretch after February 1st. So 6-2 in 22-23, 7-3 last season. Hopefully, you guys, do you think the recipe is there? Do you think we have the ingredients there to continue that streak after February 1st? The past 3 years, they've done well. They've won almost 63% of their games after February 1st. They're on pace for that right now, obviously, with the wins over Illinois and Oregon. The thing that scares me the most about Washington tonight, and I said this on a little bit of the spillover, Nebraska has a tendency to play to the level of the competition. You know what I'm saying? And I said this before, and I know you got to let it go, but I'm going by what history shows us, though. You're up 15 at Iowa, a team you should have beat by 30. Raff, is that stretching it too far? Nick, is that stretching it too far?
No, not at all. I mean, we just talked about, that's probably like my worry for tonight, is just the fact that we have got those 2 victories over those teams, and now we're going to go to Washington. It's like, don't think we're just going to walk in, show up, and win the game. And like Nick said, I think that might be one of the advantages of that 6-game losing streak, is I don't think they have that to where they've got those wins, but they still know that they are human. So I look forward to, that they play good basketball tonight, because this is definitely a winnable game for Nebraska, but they've got to show up and play for that to happen.
I think you look at the opportunity, right? That if you are Nebraska, and if you would have told Nebraska fans, I mean, shoot, I was sitting in the Pinnacle Bank Arena during that Illinois game, watching them go to overtime and thinking, man, if Nebraska doesn't pull this out, you're going to really have some continuous bad feelings about Nebraska football and how this season could finish. You're talking about trying to change a narrative. You go out and you win your next 4. I mean, that's pretty good. Or excuse me, win your next 3. And then you have a pretty meaningful one at home on Sunday against Ohio State. And so through it all, I think Nebraska understands the magnitude of the situation. I think they understand also they're not blind to what we see on social media, what we say on these shows. They're not blind to this, to what the bracketologists say about them either, and where they're at position for the NCAA tournament bubble. So I think they understand the magnitude of this game tonight, despite it not being a quad 1 opportunity. It's going to be a pretty significant opportunity, because Nebraska, you mentioned those 4 quad one, or excuse me, the 4 ranked wins and things like that. If my math doesn't deceive me here, they will have, 5 more quad one opportunities in their final 8 games. So that's pretty meaningful. And this is one of the few that it will not be a quad one. If I had my laptop in here, I would be able to lay them all out. So maybe I just need to go grab that real quick. But there's opportunities abundant for Nebraska basketball going forward. Let me go grab my laptop.
Absolutely. You know, Raff, I look at this game, man, and listeners, I look at this game, and I know we keep resorting back to this. But you're going to be in Washington, Seattle. Raff, me and you both know. In Seattle, there's a lot of things to do outside of just watching a team that's 11-10. You know what I'm saying?
Catch some fish.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things they could do outside of that. It would be different if the team was, obviously better wise, record wise. But it's just the elements that scare me that I hope Nebraska, like Andy Reid says a lot, you got to bring your own energy. Nebraska must bring their own energy. You're in the Pacific Northwest. There'll be a few Reds, sprinkled out there because we have a pretty strong base out in that area as well. The Pacific Northwest, Californias, etc. So there'll be a few, Husker fans in attendance there.
Yeah.
But Nebraska is going to be crucial. They bring their own energy here because it's not. I can't see this place being. Heck, you guys, I can't even see there probably being 10,000 people at this game. Who knows? I just can't see it. Maybe 5, maybe 6, if even that. And again, I think about what took place in Iowa City when Nebraska got off strong, was about to blow these guys out. And it's like, put your foot on their dadgum neck. And they allowed an inferior team to claw their way back in, and you walk out of Iowa City with a loss. Again, Nebraska's learned hopefully that's yet to be determined. Have learned their lesson from that. They have to bring their own heat.
So Nebraska is currently ranked 48th in the NET, the net rankings. Okay, so 48th. They have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 games remaining, including tonight's against Washington, and 7 of them are quad one opportunities. If the season were to end today. Now remember, the quad opportunities, they fluctuate based on the other team's wins and losses. They fluctuate whether or not you play them at home or away at their home place. It's fluid as the season progresses. So just because there's 7 of 9 quad one opportunities today on February 5th doesn't mean next Monday on February 12th there could be some changes, some minor changes, right? But you look at so Oregon was a quad one win because at the time they were 34th in the net, and that was a quad one win on the road. And once again, Nebraska is 48th to just put some perspective on it. Washington is a quad 2. They're 97th in the net. So that's one of your non-quad 1 chances. Your next 5 games against Ohio State, Maryland, Northwestern, Penn State, and Michigan are all quad 1 games. Minnesota is a quad 3 opportunity. Then Ohio State and Iowa are both quad 1 opportunities. That would be if the season ended today based on the opponent's net rankings, what would they be? So to go into this stretch of 5 consecutive quad 1 chances, to be on a 3-game winning streak, contrary to where we felt during Illinois, if Nebraska wasn't able to pull out the victory, who knows what this road stint would have had happen. In contrary to going on a potential 9-game losing streak or losers of 7 of your last 9, or whatever the case may be, you feel a lot different going into those 5 games, just looking at it segment by segment, than you would if Nebraska's able to get the win tonight and you say, okay, yeah, you know what? The blip on the radar is a 6-game losing streak, but how did they respond? Well, 3 straight quad 1 wins. Not too bad.
I think it's going to Braxton Mia. I think he comes back. He hadn't played in the last 2 games. I don't think, man.
He played against Oregon.
Quality minutes, at least.
Yeah, did not play against Illinois.
But Oregon, he played a little bit.
Yeah, did play against Oregon. I would imagine it's his former school. I would imagine that he'll play against Washington. Yeah. I just don't know. I don't know how long. I know that, Andrew Morgan picked up 2 quick fouls against Oregon, so I'm not sure how much that played a part into it.
He's going to be very careful with that.
Yeah.
I'll say this, and as Nick would say before we wrap a bow on this, and I love the way that some of the texters put this in there as well. Unknown texture 9205, good morning to you. And also, Al, good morning to you, brother. I think I totally think Sam Hoiberg has been an injection of intensity, an injection of toughness. And the dude goes 100 miles per hour every time he's on that court. He's a disruptor, is what he is. He disrupts things, and rising tide lifts all boats.
Yep.
And I think becomes infectious, Raff, with the rest of the four guys out there. They see that guy diving for loose balls, getting dirty buckets, putting his body on the line, and just being a disruptor and an energizer out there, man. So I totally agree with you, Alan, unknown texter, that Sam has been a great spark plug for this team going down the stretch. And here's the thing about it, Raff. Imagine if the other four guys, it's not disparaging those guys, not discrediting them, but what if they came with that same intensity that Sam does? What do you see on that team, bro?
Oh, they'd be probably better than where they're sitting right now. But, luckily they found this, this rotation, putting him in the starting lineup to where it's lifted the tides in Nebraska. I just keep on thinking Nebraska, they must love roller coaster rides, because this season has felt like one of those roller coasters. 1 second we're like, we don't know what's going to happen this year. Next second we win the tournament. Then all of a sudden, oh my goodness, are we going to make the Big Ten tournament? Now we're talking back about being on the bubble, the NCAA tournament. It's a wild ride, that's for sure. So
definitely has been.
So just to kind of give a nationwide update on the NCAA tournament too, because there's games to watch. Obviously, Nebraska, if they just keep winning, they'll be fine. But ultimately, they need maybe some other teams to lose to increase Nebraska's chances of position and help themselves out a little bit. One game to watch, and with Nebraska's being such a late tip-off at 9:30 p.m., this certainly helps if you want to watch some basketball beforehand. The one you need to watch, because the team that's directly below Nebraska in the last four in, according to ESPN's bracketology, is the UCF Golden Knights. Cincinnati plays a road game at UCF tonight. And this is what Joe Lunardi says. Central Florida will drop out of the field with a loss. At the Nebraska-Washington game, he says Nebraska would survive a loss, but would be barely hanging on by a thread. So there's the difference between those two games. So there's some movement there. Another game to watch that it has bracketology implications with Nebraska's positioning would be in Arkansas and Texas. If Arkansas is able to win on the road at Texas, that might bump the Hogs up a couple of spots, maybe bump Nebraska out with a loss, right? The other one is Wake Forest and Stanford. This is a 10. You want to talk about late tip-off? What if I told you that Wake Forest, their local time, they had to play at 11 p.m. local time. They're playing out at Stanford in an ACC matchup.
Wow.
Wake Forest at Stanford tonight. So that would be 8 p.m. out at Stanford.
11 o'clock on Wake Forest.
11 o'clock at Wake Forest. Wake Forest will sneak in with a win and a little help elsewhere. So you look at a couple of spots that for this week, you go week by week, segment the season, what's left of it. If Wake Forest is able to win on the road, Nebraska and UCF lose, it's going to make it a little more difficult for those two teams to stay in. So there's movement. There's other things going on around the country that will certainly affect Nebraska, especially if they don't win. If Nebraska wins, guess what? We don't have to worry about it.
Here's the thing, as Al Davis would say, just win.
Just win, baby.
Just win, baby.
You know what you should win next segment? How about some Super Bowl squares?
I love it.
How about that segue? Is that a little bit better than the old segue in the first segment?
I love it.
Hey, now.
Speaking of death again.
Yeah. Hey, do you know where this guy's buried?
Rav knows where Bob Devaney's buried.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
And Paul Bear Bryant.
Probably got like a geo tracker on it. I am currently 136 miles away from Bob Devaney's grave.
Hey, Matt, I appreciate you, brother. AD, have you tried an ice bath, cold tub? I've found significant results from just a few minutes a day. I have chronic back and sciatica pain, and since starting doing it regularly, it's helped me so much. Matt, I appreciate that. I have not tried ice baths. I've not been in an ice bath since
Brooke's all about it.
College. Yeah. And at Genesis, they have an ice bath there. They have like a tub there. So I might be doing an ice bath and switch to the steam room. So we'll see what happens. Matt, I appreciate that. I've not thought about that.
You ain't doing
but I'm definitely going to. Would you say that?
You ain't doing it.
Why you say that? Oh, because black people cold.
No,
cold, right?
okay.
Oh, boy.
We're going to break.
There goes your mic.
College break is the drive. Answer with something to ticket.
Garage doors can break down or quit working at the worst times. At Doors Plus, they understand that a broken garage sometimes means repair and not replace. Sometimes, all you need to make your door like new again is a few bolts, realignment, or even a new balance. Trust the pros at Doors Plus to handle your garage door repair the right way so you can get on with your busy schedule. Visit them online at doorsplusllc.com or give them a call at 402-590-5800.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call Wellman Plumbing at 402-434-2400 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-434-2400.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Stop asking your friends if they're hosting a party this Sunday and come for the real party instead. Join 93.7 The Ticket for the big game at Wings and Rings at 68th and O this Sunday and walk away with great prizes just for showing up. Why worry about making a great spread of food for the game at your house when you can enjoy all the great wings and more at Wings and Rings? It's the big game party with 93.7 The Ticket at Wings and Rings this Sunday at 68th and O. Golfing in 72 degrees and perfect conditions in Nebraska doesn't seem possible in the winter, but it is. Double Eagle Golf is your escape from the bone-chilling cold outside and a reason to keep your clubs out year-round. Book a bay with some friends for a weekend or come by for golf and happy hour on a weekday. Spring leagues begin in February. Get signed up today. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex at West O Street. Online at doubleeagle.golf. Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today. Chance of freezing drizzle throughout the day. Otherwise, cloudy skies. Afternoon high near 34. Tonight, decreasing clouds with a low around 23. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies. A light breeze. The high near 45. And meteorologist Kyle Buck for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
You hungry? You know you are. We got chicken fingers, crunchy, fries are golden crispy, baby. Yo, don't forget about the cane sauce, baby. Ooh, it hits the spot. Hello.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
At Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical, we're ready, reliable, and recommended. Water heater acting up or your sump pump on the fritz? Call Action. Summer's around the corner. Is your AC working? Are you sure? Call Action. Electrical problems? I'm telling you, call Action. Call Action for a free same-day estimate or a trusted second opinion. You heard that right, a free same-day estimate. 402-423-6960. ActionLincoln.com.
Outside is where winter adventure unfolds. On frozen lakes, icy landscapes, and snow-covered slopes, feeling the cold air rush by as you race downhill. The freedom of gliding with ease and the warmth of being together. From epic sled rides to the fun of ice fishing, it's all right here beneath Nebraska skies. Start your winter adventure at yournebraskaparks.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Associations and this station.
If you're sick of catering from the same places every month, it's time to switch things up. Mulberry Barbecue is perfect for business lunches and dinners, family gatherings, holiday parties, wedding receptions, rehearsal dinners, and so much more. Delivery and full service options are available, and they can cater for anything from 10 people to 500 people. Call them at 402-937-7114 to hear their menu options and get your catering booked today. Mulberry Barbecue, located at 11th and Cornhusker Highway.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Remember that song? Was it Up Down Sally?
I thought you were going to say Up Down by T-Pain. But no, that's a different song.
There's a song they play at Farrell's. Jeff and Nicole, if you're listening right now, let us know what that song is. Everybody up, everybody down. Raff, what is that song? Is it Up Down Sally? Maybe I'm just
Something like
making the
that.
name
I think it's from Gone in 60 Seconds, I believe, the movie.
Jeff and Nicole Essink, if you're listening, anybody from Farrell's, gotta go up, down. And when you goes up, you squat, and when you come up, when it goes down, you squat down. So Jeff and Nicole, if you're listening, let us know the name of that song, because that's what I keep doing in my chair right here. So Nick is like, he's adjusting the camera. Nick, when you get old, dude, I'll be 51 on Saturday, man. No, Sunday. I turned 51 Sunday.
Jeez.
Hey.
Wow.
Black man can't live past 50?
Nope.
Oh, boy.
One of these times I'm just going to be like, yeah, you're right.
You're right.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to mean it, but I'm going to be like, yeah, you know what? I'm tired of you telling me this and putting me in an awkward spot. You're putting me in an uncomfortable situation.
Ebony and ivory, you are blind as a bat, and I can't see. No, I will be 51 on Sunday. Sunday's the 9th, right? That is my birthday.
Yes.
My birthday Sunday.
Yes. Yeah, because we talked about it on the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'll be 51 on Sunday.
We had this conversation.
And I was like, and I did get a chair. I'm just putting it out there.
You did?
I did for my birthday. My birthday got a chair.
Does it have a refrigerator in it?
What's that?
Does it have a refrigerator in it?
No, but it doesn't have remote control to where I can massage my back and legs.
Ooh, nice.
And it has a lift where if I can't stand up, it'll help me get out of the chair.
Oh no.
That's wild. No. That is wild.
There's a little booster seat.
That is insane.
Wow.
Hey, here's a little trampoline. Push.
Hey, Raff, you know how it is, man. Nick, I'm going to tell you, man, enjoy your youth, brother. Enjoy your youth.
I know, I'm getting up there. I'm going to be 24 in 17 days.
Oh my gosh. 24.
Raff, somebody get AARP on the phone.
Raff, do you remember 24 years old, man?
Vaguely.
Thompson Lincoln says, AD, you're tripling Nick's age.
No, Thomas,
not quite. Not quite.
It's not 9 years shy.
It's like 2.5.
Yeah,
2.5 times.
Yeah, 2.5. It's getting there close, brother. It's getting there close.
Getting there close.
Give or take. Dude, literally, when you were born,
yeah.
Gosh, I was like, what, 37 years old?
I was 2001.
27.
27 years old when you were born.
Yeah.
27. Gosh.
That's older than me right now.
Derek, yeah, it is.
Think about it that way.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I think I had 2 kids already.
I was given a baseball lesson last night to a young kid, and he is 13 years old. And I was like, man, so how old? I was like, when were you born, dude? And he's like, 2013. And I was like, oh no. So now I'm having those experiences that you have, where it's like, man, I was 12 years old when this dude was born. It's bizarre.
Oh no.
So
hey, IQ Crew. Yes, I didn't realize that Cooper did. Wait a minute, AD, Saquon Barkley and Cooper DeJean all celebrate birthdays on Super Bowl Sunday. Go Eagles. Got Eagles in there. AD, and this is BR. What's up, BR? And I have one of those chairs. They are great, and I'm 58. The grandkids love it too. Man, BR, appreciate it. It comes tomorrow, so we'll see what happens with that tomorrow. Looking forward. Lift chair. Yes, indeed, Brad from Baldwin, man. I'm telling you, baby, it happens, man. It happens. It happens. History-wise, Raffy, what you got for history, my man?
Well, I was just going to ask, are we doing Super Bowl squares?
Let's do squares first, because there was a question on the text line.
Yeah, Sam Donlin.
Donlin, good morning to you, Sammy.
Sam asked if he had a Super Bowl square. I'll be 100% honest, Sam. I don't think you do. We got some people at this station that have some real bad handwriting. I mean, we need to check ourselves. So I think, though, that you're good. You have not gotten the square yet. We'll give away 5 Super Bowl squares with this question. And it's Nebraska basketball related once again. Your trivia question tonight is not Nebraska specific, but it is Washington basketball specific. They are led by head coach Danny Sprinkle. You might remember a fella named Troy Dannon fired their old head coach and then left after to come be the athletic director at Nebraska before he hired a basketball coach. The next athletic director, who came from Washington State, ended up hiring Danny Sprinkle. From where? Where did the current Washington head coach, Danny Sprinkle, coach prior to Washington? This team was an NCAA tournament team. Great Osabor, the name we just mentioned last segment, transferred and followed his head coach to Washington. From where? We have one that's correct. Remember, these answers, you must put your full name. You must put your full name in here. We have 3, 4, and 5. The answer is Utah State. The Utah State Aggies. Congratulations. I will message, if you win a Super Bowl square, I will message you back on the text line. And so that means you're taken care of. You're out. Sam Donlin's one of them. Congratulations, Sam. Nice job being first. But we'll get the other 4 in there as well. If you get a message back from me, you win. If you don't get a message back from me, you lost. So there you go. Well, no, you didn't lose. You just weren't one of the first 5.
There we go.
You're a non-winner.
Yeah.
Non-winner.
Everybody gets a medal nowadays. We know how it is.
Everybody gets a medal nowadays. Well, folks, this segment is brought to you by Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services. Jack has been a well-respected representative since 1999. Can help you protect your home, vehicle, family, or even your future. Visit one of their 2 locations in Lincoln and Seward and give Jack a call today at 402-421-9100 to learn how Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services can help you. 40 years ago today, Dr. Tom Osborne, Coach Osborne, as we know him, went through a successful double bypass surgery. Raff, Coach Osborne, this is what seems crazy, was 48 years old. 48 years old when he had that surgery. And Dr. Gangahar, who was obviously notable as we did Tommy Frazier's operations too during his blood clots. Dr. Gangahar has been around Nebraska for years, but did Coach Osborne's double bypass surgery. Coach Osborne's birthday is also this month, February 23rd. Coach Osborne's birthday is. So back in 1985, Coach Osborne had a double bypass surgery on the heart. Thank God he's still with us and doing well. Raffy, what you got, my man?
I'm going to go back to 1921. On this day, the New York Yankees purchased 20 acres of land in the Bronx, which would become Yankee Stadium, the house that the Babe built. 1921.
1921. The house that Babe built. Some major history going on right there. Raff, they said that, and just kind of going back to Coach Osborne, I was reading this a little deeper. They said his arteries were 99% blocked.
Yeah, I remember that. There was legitimate worry in the state of Nebraska. I mean, not just not whether he would coach Nebraska football again, but whether he was gonna make it through the surgery, because you go back 40 years, triple or double bypass surgery and stuff like that was relatively new. So I mean, it wasn't a given by no means. So thankfully, and then that he was able to return the way he did, and coach another 12 years after that. So.
And Coach Osborne, I guess there were two other things he could have liked to do. He chose this procedure. It says because it would allow him to get back to spring ball that was starting that April 1st. Coach like, let's just get it done here, so I get back out there. Absolutely. Folks, when we come back, we got a lot to discuss. Because it is Super Bowl week. There basically is only 3 more sleeps. Let me see. We have 3 more sleeps. Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday. No, 4 more sleeps until the Super Bowl starts on Sunday. Obviously, against the Chiefs and the Eagles. So we'll talk about that when we come back, because there's a lot to discuss. Get some of your favorite moments from that. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket. Be right back.
M Suits Clothiers, Lincoln's favorite men's store. Family owned and operated, located 1 block south of 56th and Pine Lake Road. The end of season clearance is going on now with up to 50% off. Stop in now for best selection on sweaters, outerwear, suits, sport coat, dress pants, and dress shirts. M Suits Clothiers, your menswear store. Shouldn't the landscape around your house reflect the architecture as well as the interior? Whether it's new construction or breathing life into an outdated landscape, let the teams at Tailored Landscapes, Tailored Lights, and Tailored Life combine as your local source for outdoor living. Schedule a meeting with one of our designers who listen during our consultations and combine your preferences, plus our experience to give you a timeless, sustainable, photo shoot-worthy landscape. Call us at 402-432-2572. Find us on any social media or at www.tailoredlandscapes.com, because when you find one company, you find the benefit of 3.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine bar. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today. Chance of freezing drizzle throughout the day. Otherwise, cloudy skies. National high near 34. Tonight, decreasing clouds with a low around 23. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies and a light breeze with a high near 45. I'm meteorologist Kyle Buck from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread's Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread's Central Tire Pros, because we tread differently.
If you don't have Valentine's Day plans this year, strike up some romance at Madson's Bowling and Billiards. Head to Madson's on Friday, February 14th for the first ever Love on the Lanes, a live stage front dating show like Lincoln's never seen. The show is free, live on the bowling lanes with audience participation, hilarious Q&As, and unexpected twists. The show is free, but reserve VIP seating by emailing Sarah at madsonslincoln.com. Come for the love, stay for the laughs, and leave with memories or a match on Valentine's Day at Madson's.
Stop asking your friends if they're hosting a party this Sunday and come for the real party instead. Join 93.7 The Ticket for the big game at Wings and Rings at 68th and O this Sunday and walk away with great prizes just for showing up. Why worry about making a great spread of food for the game at your house when you can enjoy all the great wings and more at Wings and Rings? It's the big game party with 93.7 The Ticket at Wings and Rings this Sunday at 68th and O. Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Hey everyone, Lance here with Black Label. We specialize in creating custom crafted decks, pergolas, patio covers, and more. Plus, our retractable screens, gazebos, and patio enclosures create the ultimate outdoor retreat. With over 50 years of combined experience, we're not just builders, we're creators of unforgettable memories.
Call them today at 402-730-6333 or visit blacklabelbuilt.com for a free consultation.
Let's turn your backyard dreams into reality.
See the Black Label Built team this weekend at the Home Builder Show at the Sand Hills Global Event Center from Friday through Sunday.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now in our new time. We're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Outside is where winter adventure unfolds. On frozen lakes, icy landscapes, and snow-covered slopes, feeling the cold air rush by as you race downhill. The freedom of gliding with ease and the warmth of being together. From epic sled rides to the fun of ice fishing, it's all right here beneath Nebraska skies. Start your winter adventure at yournebraskaparks.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Associations and this station.
Wrestling fans, it's time to elevate your game, just like Stevenson Smith Construction does for your concrete needs. As your full-service concrete contractor, we deliver solid results every time. From singles to doubles, fighting for inside position to scrambling reversals, we know how to pin down quality and slam expectations. Stevenson Smith Construction, a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket, where Husker wrestlers bring you all the action. Don't stall, Stevenson Smith Construction is here to help you build a concrete foundation for the win. Check us out at www.stevensonsmith.com because stalling is a penalty and winning is the only option.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today. Chance of freezing drizzle throughout the day. Otherwise, cloudy skies. National high near 34. Tonight, decreasing clouds with a low around 23. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies and a light breeze. The high near 45. Meteorologist Kyle Buck from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now in our new time. We're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Welcome to The Drive with A.D. Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska East sports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, we are back on this Wednesday. Very slippery Wednesday out there. You can't be careful on the roads if you are driving.
Yep.
And even on the sidewalks, Nick, if you're walking.
Yeah, be careful driving.
Be careful driving and show courtesy.
Yeah.
Driving, too. Show some courtesy driving.
If you drive a white Malibu, I'm about to find you.
Nick,
I'm kidding.
Do you feel comfortable?
No.
Share?
Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, I'll share
Nick,
it.
tell
Yeah.
what happened, man.
All right, so yeah, I got ran off the road last night. So I was driving over on 14th, and I was driving south on 14th Street, and I was turning right on 14th and Pine Lake, where you would turn in like Lincoln Southwest High School.
Mm-hmm.
And this car comes up zooming from the left lane and cuts me off
I was going to get hit. So I either got hit on my driver's side or I drove up the curb. I cracked my bumper because I went up on the curb, and thankfully I missed the light pole by like a few feet and missed the light pole. I honked the horn, and which I don't get road rage. I don't get too worked up about stuff, but I honked the horn. The car stopped in the turn lane, and while the light is red,
took off
at 14th and Pine Lake. They took off and ran through the red light, went zooming straight forward, and just left. I don't know if they thought I was going to like find them in the parking lot at Lincoln Southwest. I don't know what they thought was going to happen, but they just took off, and I was stuck on the top of the curb. I had a little back up the little car, back it up onto the turn lane, and got out, and I saw that I have a giant crack in my front bumper now that I got to get fixed. So Be safe driving. Just don't be a bleepity bleep.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful out there. There's a salt truck that was just going by just now, man, on one of the city trucks, getting things out there. Be careful out there, and Nick, thank God, because that could have been a lot worse than what transpired there.
But also, here's the thing. It's actually kind of funny because I bought this vehicle in April of last year. And I think it's important to note this. Bought this vehicle in April of last year. And at the College World Series, I got hit while I was in the parking lot and had to get a whole new bumper. So this is already a brand new bumper on this car that I just bought. I got it fixed in October while I was in Indiana for the Indiana-Nebraska football game. But shout out to our friends at Renew Your Auto, because David and his guys, they actually hooked me up. I called David last night. I said, David, I just sent you a picture. What do I need to get done? He hit me up, let me know what it was going to be. And Renew Your Auto is going to get it right. So shout out to David and his guys at Renew Your Auto, because the best of the best. So please go find them if you need any help, whether it's tinting, whatever it might be. But yeah, they're going to hook me up with a new bumper, and it's going to be all good.
DF and those guys take good care of you, man.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you, DF. You guys, it's going to be Tom Brady's. It's going to be his debut of Super Bowl. What are you guys' thoughts of him broadcasting a few Super Bowl things we're going to discuss on this segment for the rest of the show? Tom Brady's making his Super Bowl debut on Sunday. What's your thoughts on it, gentlemen?
Go ahead, Raffy.
Well, my thought is this. I know it wouldn't happen in a million years, but if the Raiders happen to make the Super Bowl and it's Fox's turn to call the game, how do they handle that?
I think they handle it by just simply saying, Tom, you ain't doing it. You have a vested. I think you would think it would be a very easy decision to simply say, no, I mean, he has a vested interest. I mean, like literally a vested interest. There would be a conflict of interest if he was to do that game. I mean, people now, with that being said, people could say, well, what about Kirk Herbstreit doing the national championship game with his son playing, being an equipment manager for them? Well, I think that's a little different in that Kirk's not getting any financial, to our knowledge. I mean, he's not getting anything. There's nothing financially for him to gain by his son playing for Ohio State and Kirk Herbstreit doing in college. That you flip that to the pros. I mean, when you have a vested interest, you're not cheering against your money. I mean, literally, he'd be cheering against his own money, his own investment. That's a major difference. And I would think that Fox and the brass and the higher ups was like, yeah, Tom, no. But, Raff, I think the chances of the Raiders playing the Super Bowl,
they got a little bit of a ways away.
No disrespect against I can say the same thing about Pittsburgh. I don't think
don't sell yourself short. Pittsburgh's at least there. You know what? Maybe we don't need. Maybe we shouldn't count them out, because now it's Pete Carroll, right? Pete Carroll, who's got a Super Bowl appearance.
Still got to get a quarterback.
Pete
can't play QB. He can surf and all that stuff good. He can throw through 9 pieces, but he ain't playing QB.
And it's not like this is the sexiest of quarterback classes in the draft coming up either. So
I think, Raff, you bring up a good point. I think Tom's safe for next year going in, unless the Raiders do something that's outrageous.
If you want to go in depth with it and all, even they've talked that they've lifted his restrictions, that he's able to go to practices and do interviews and stuff. Usually stuff he can't do during the season. They've gave him access to, the Chiefs and the Eagles and stuff like that. And Mark Davis came out and said that he's like the football brain that has replaced John Gruden with the Raiders. If you give him access to practices and stuff like that, I mean, he can pick stuff up. I mean, that's gone way in depth, but part of me, if the Broncos were in the Super Bowl and he was calling it, I wouldn't want him going to the Broncos practices.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
100%.
Raff, to your point, there's some major conflicts of interest going on there. So Fox is going to have to definitely figure that out. I think Tom will do a great job. I mean, I know some people there was, they're obviously on social media, never know somebody's just, jerking her chain, whatever it may be. But just, I don't like how he does this. I don't like how he does that. I thought he actually did a good job, me personally.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, he knows his stuff.
What those guys and Tony, everybody gives Tony a lot of crap. Tony Romo, a lot of crap for that.
I like Tony.
I don't know, Jim. I mean, like people give him a lot of crap for that. But in all reality, the pre-snap analysis is really, really cool because the fact that and Fox does this with Tom Brady a lot, to where they'll go back and listen to a play and listen to the quarterback communication. And he'll go, all right, so right now he's identified the mic, so he's switching things up. Here's what he's doing. Okay, he said this. He's going back to the original. You good?
Yeah, just
gotta chill.
Yeah,
he's going back to the he's going back to the original play that he audibled out of, that he changed out of. So things like that a pre-snap analysis is really, really cool. And Tony, especially when Tony Romo just started out, he was predicting plays. He was saying, hey, this is what's going to happen. And this is option 1, this is option 2, this is option 3. And you could see the quarterback going through his reads. So that type of analysis pre-snap is something that has taken the broadcasts both on Fox and CBS just a step higher or better than what they were prior to these guys joining.
It's going to be, like I said, I'm excited for to see Tom on there. It's going to be a heck of a game. I would hope it'd be a heck of a game, let's put it that way. Text line, Raff and Nick. Do the Eagles make it to the Super Bowl without Saquon Barkley?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so at all.
No.
because I mean there was a strong period of this year where their passing game was not clicking, and
it's still sitting there. I mean, it's still not. I mean,
It
exceptional.
picked up a little bit last week. I thought Jalen Hurts started to look more like his old self last week.
Mm-hmm.
But what Saquon Barkley's done running the ball, well, I mean, you got to give major props to that offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that counter play they run, I mean, it's minimum 5 yards every time they run it, where they pull the guard in the center, which is, goes out to Cam Jurgens. I mean, he's going to be key to get him healthy to where they can run that play and have him mobile. But that offensive line and Saquon, if they don't have that, they're nowhere near the Super Bowl this year.
How about this to give you an idea on Philadelphia's passing game? So Jalen Hurts in 2021, 2022, and 2023 all eclipsed 3,000 yards. He might not do it in 2024. 3,000 passing yards. It's pretty remarkable. He's sitting there at 2,903 right now.
Who's that?
Jalen Hurts. 2,903 passing yards. In 2023, had 3,858 passing yards in the regular season. So just the numbers. Now, part of that is because, guess what? They got a guy named Saquon Barkley in the backfield that they can give it to 25 times and say, hey, we're running. We know we are running.
You know that I know that you know that I know that we're running the ball.
And nobody can stop Saquon Barkley because the guy breaks off a 65-yard touchdown run.
Right.
It feels like every single week.
You look at these numbers. Go ahead, Raffy.
I was going to say Saquon. What makes Saquon so amazing though is he can stop and start. I mean, he can get to full speed at 2 steps. He's back to full speed. I mean, some of those runs he makes, it looks like he's going to be stopped, and the next 2 steps later, he's 5 yards down the field. He's amazing this year.
You look at this is the most total yards from scrimmage in a single season, including playoffs.
Yeah,
1998, Raff, your guy TD Terrell Davis. He had 2,400 yards, 2,476 yards rushing, 286 yards receiving. He's number one. Barkley this year, 2,447 yards rushing, 313 yards receiving. In 1999, you had Marshall Faulk at 1,463 yards rushing. Now, this was crazy. Marshall had 1,223 yards receiving as well. This dude was a 1,000-yard receiver and a 1,000-yard back in 99. Marshall Faulk was a bad boy, Nick. That's before your time. But
I remember him.
Marshall was a bad boy. Terrell Davis, again, Raff, in 1997, 2,300 yards rushing, 325 yards passing. And our boy Marshall Faulk again in 2001, 1,699 rushing, 879 yards receiving. And you know what? And those guys, there were rings to back it up.
Crazy.
There were rings to back it up. So it would be remiss. I'm guaranteeing everything on it. They do not make the Super Bowl without the signing of Saquon Barkley if he does not get signed by the Philadelphia Eagles.
It was also broken just a couple of days ago that Saquon was in very, very close to signing with the Bears.
Yes, that came out. I seen that yesterday.
It was confirmed.
Yes.
It was confirmed that Saquon, it was down to the Eagles and the Bears in his free agency, which can you imagine how that would have played out?
Oh, my gosh. WIB says Raiders.
Would the Bears have been in the Super Bowl with Saquon Barkley?
No.
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 Okay.
Thomas.
So the offensive line does matter.
Yeah, it does. And they got a pretty dang good one in Philly.
They do.
Thomas Lincoln I even say that the Raiders will make it before Denver. Nowhere close. Ooh,
fellow
Raffy.
Broncos fan.
Raffy.
That's right.
See.
Broncos will be there next year.
We'll let Raff stew on that for a couple of minutes while we go to break here.
Folks, we'll be right back. We got more Super Bowl talk. I almost said it's the Raiders.
Boy.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
You hungry? You know you are. We got chicken fingers, crunchy, fries are golden crispy, baby. Yo, don't forget about the cane sauce, baby. Ooh, it hits the spot. Hello.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started. Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine bar. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln. If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, chance of freezing drizzle throughout the day. Otherwise, cloudy skies. An afternoon high near 34. Tonight, decreasing clouds with a low around 23. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies, a light breeze, the high near 45. I'm meteorologist Kyle Buck from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Wrestling fans, it's time to elevate your game, just like Stevens & Smith Construction does for your concrete needs. As your full-service concrete contractor, we deliver solid results every time. From singles to doubles, fighting for inside position to scrambling reversals, we know how to pin down quality and slam expectations. Stevens & Smith Construction, a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket, where Husker wrestlers bring you all the action. Don't stall. Stevens & Smith Construction is here to help you build a concrete foundation for the win. Check us out at www.stevensandsmith.com because stalling is a penalty and winning is the only option.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now in our new time. We're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call Wellman Plumbing at 402-434-2400 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-434-2400.
The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Golfing in 72 degrees and perfect conditions in Nebraska doesn't seem possible in the winter. But it is. Double Eagle Golf is your escape from the bone-chilling cold outside and a reason to keep your clubs out year-round. Book a bay with some friends for a weekend or come by for golf and happy hour on a weekday. Spring leagues begin in February. Get signed up today. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex at West O Street. Online at doubleeagle.golf.
Outside is where winter adventure unfolds. On frozen lakes, icy landscapes, and snow-covered slopes, feeling the cold air rush by as you race downhill. The freedom of gliding with ease and the warmth of being together. From epic sled rides to the fun of ice fishing, it's all right here beneath Nebraska skies. Start your winter adventure at yournebraskaparks.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Associations and this station.
Hey everyone, Lance here with Black Label. We specialize in creating custom crafted decks, pergolas, patio covers, and more. Plus, our retractable screens, gazebos, and patio enclosures create the ultimate outdoor retreat. With over 50 years of combined experience, we're not just builders, we're creators of unforgettable memories.
Call them today at 402-730-6333 or visit blacklabelbuilt.com for a free consultation.
Let's turn your backyard dreams into reality.
See the Black Label Built team this weekend at the Home Builder Show at the Sandhills Global Event Center from Friday through Sunday.
If you don't have Valentine's Day plans this year, strike up some romance at Madsen's Bowling and Billiards. Head to Madsen's on Friday, February 14th for the first ever Love on the Lanes, a live stage front dating show like Lincoln's never seen. The show is free, live on the bowling lanes with audience participation, hilarious Q&As, and unexpected twists. The show is free, but reserve VIP seating by emailing Sarah at madsonslincoln.com. Come for the love, stay for the laughs, and leave with memories or a match on Valentine's Day at Madson's.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We are back. Just to say old school. We built this city on rock. We built this city on rock and roll. Raff,
you're delayed. You can't. Unfortunately, when you're on remote, you can't join in because you're so delayed that it's
that's just me normally.
That's just you normally.
Oh, that's just me not having time, not knowing timing.
Raff, if we need a new door, what do we do for our garage, man?
What do we need to do?
Well, we are proudly sponsored by Doors Plus. If your garage door needs maintenance, you need an entirely new garage door, give Cameron Hall and his team a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus is locally owned and handles everything from residential or commercial garage doors
garage door openers, safety tune-ups, or custom design. Visit DoorsPlusLLC.com to learn more. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Thomas in Lincoln says, please, Raff, it's still terrible. Leave it to the professionals. I don't know if by professionals he's meaning you and potentially me, but even at that point, AD, leave it to the professionals. Completely off topic, and just to shout out. Just to shout out our friends at the mill.
There you go. I like that.
What?
I thought you were going to talk about like gravestones or something
No. Hey, I know the segue's not a great segue, but let's still talk about it.
What's up? What are you drinking there, man?
Here's the thing. This thing is called a cookie dough latte.
Oh.
And it is God's gift to Earth. I mean, this thing, it's a seasonal drink, but I don't know if it's only available at the Ticket Mill location down here at 11th and O. But this cookie dough latte, it tastes straight up like cookie dough. First of all,
how many calories do you think are in there?
Not a whole lot. I get it with skim milk.
Not that I care.
I get it with skim milk, so there's less fat from the milk. But I don't think there's a whole lot of calories in it because it's just essentially iced coffee with sugar-free syrup. And then the calories come from the whipped cream. So Matt Dow, if you're listening, I'm sorry, but but they put this cold foam whipped cream thing on top of it, and it is, like I said, God's gift to us. So you better enjoy it.
Come down to the mill, 1040 O Street. Come outside, have a meeting, read a book, or just chill and get warm. Yeah. So appreciate that, Nick. They always do a great job.
Oh my goodness,
company.
Even just the straight up just drip coffee is so good.
It's off the chain.
Blows anything out of the water.
Brad from Baldwin, good morning to you, brother. He goes, we're out treating streets. Please drive safe and allow space for the trucks and get material down. Brad, thank you so much for you and your colleagues for all you do to keeping these streets as safe as we possibly can. Be careful to you, BB, as well, brother. My man Luke, Luke Mitchell. And this is kind of a free shot up a corner. Bank. Luke Mitchell's a good guy. Nick was like, hey, wait. Whoa. My man Luke Mitchell. Good brother. Luke goes in here. I didn't even know Luke listened, man. Luke, this is awesome. There's a lot of people that listen. I had no idea to listen. I was going to the post office yesterday.
It's kind of unfortunate. I mean, we got to be careful with what we say.
Yeah. The guy I was going to the post office yesterday. Nick dropped me off, and there the guy goes, how are you down here so quick? I was just listening to you guys on the radio. So that was pretty cool right there. But Luke Mitchell, Luke goes, hey, give my Raiders some love. Don't count them out yet. And he goes, Raiders versus Steelers, AFC Championship next year. It's a lock. Luke,
I don't know.
Luke, I love you, and I just hope it's true.
I don't know about that one.
Luke, I hope it's true. You don't remember Milli Vanilli, do you, Nick?
Absolutely not. Remember, leave it to the professionals, AD.
Hey, Raff, remember Milli Vanilli?
Heck yeah.
So, Nick, long story short, they basically lip sync their whole album. And if you look it up, they skyrocketed success.
Oh, they're amazing.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. Girl, you know it's true. They was singing that. And Jay Pitts, shout out to Jay Pitts, man.
Whoa.
Everybody knows Jay Pitts, man. Jay Pitts is my big bro. Love him to death. His father was actually a standout at Nebraska back in the early 60s, late 60s, early 70s. Jay Pitts' dad, John Pitts.
Blame it on the rain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Blame it on the rain. Yes, Blame It on the Rain, which we got right here.
Okay.
But he would always play that, but Milli Vanilli, this would be a lot.
Milli Vanilli.
Milli Vanilli. Look him up.
No.
And they were
so wild. Nick has never heard of Milli Vanilli.
Yeah, it's a trip, man. They were off the chains, man. Folks, $8 million for 30-second commercial ads is what's going on.
Is that what
to $9 million?
That's the sitch?
Yes, for 30 seconds of a commercial. Let me ask you, Nick, do you think it's worth it? Raff, do you think it's worth it? $8 million.
I guess in today's
yes or no answer.
Yeah.
Well, you got to think of the scope of everything. Like you hear 8 million, 30 seconds. That's a boatload of money. But you got to look at the scope of how many countries, how many places, everybody that's watching the Super Bowl.
Global.
So it's probably a good deal.
How about also to just throw it in there? If you have one of the more popular ones that goes viral, if you will.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about one that then gets posted on like Twitter of like, hey, I love this commercial. And then it blows up. So you're reaching a larger audience, even the non-Super Bowl viewers you're reaching on Twitter and on Instagram and on Facebook and across the globe. So yes, you're reaching the Super Bowl videos, or Super Bowl viewers, but if you do it the right way and it becomes one of the more popular ones that everybody starts to talk about, we all know that some of those commercials over the last couple of years that have just blown up, then you're not only making a name for yourself in the Super Bowl to the Super Bowl viewers, but also to everybody else, because it's going to get cross-posted on social media platforms and even, become more powerful.
One of the funniest commercials that I remember was when the dude that was came in the house to pick up his date, and the mama's son was there playing the video games, and the dude reached for the Doritos. He smacked him. He said, "Keep your hands off my chips and keep your hands off my mama."
There it is. There it is.
And that was, I don't know how many years ago that was, but I still remember it. That was something you've seen. It's become a meme. It's been played numerous times. Yeah. My man Thomas Lincoln. Yes, I bet Doritos will have one. I think they're getting rid of the triangles.
Oh yeah.
So that's gonna be crazy right there.
Whoa!
They are? What are they gonna make them squares and circles?
Wait a minute. What are they? What, they're getting rid of the triangles?
What? Tostitos like circles.
Oh,
that's gonna be interesting.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah, I mean that's how you grab the chip. It's by the
how else do I grab the chip?
Yeah, man. Bill and Bennett. He said Sipple had "Calling Dr. Love" by Kiss stuck in his head this morning. He said, "Best Kiss song ever." Agree or disagree? Raffy, what you think, man? I don't know about the best song ever, but maybe one of their best songs ever. But I'm not saying my best song.
I'm not really a Kiss band connoisseur, so I'd probably have to no comment on that one. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know about that one. But Sip likes his coffee. He likes his Kiss. So just let it roll with it.
Was "Blame It on the Rain"? "Blame It on the Rain" your favorite Milli Vanilli song?
What was that slow jam they had? I used to slow dance skate to it.
Oh man,
they used to have that
Somebody help us. Milli Vanilli knowledge.
Yeah, I forget what they forget what that slow song was.
Said, "Girl, you know it's true.
Girl, you know it's true.
Blame it on the rain."
Blame it on the rain. There was a slow song too that was pretty cool, but I can't remember the name of it, man. Can't remember the name of it. Somebody dedicated to me on 93.7. Not 93.7 wasn't around yet. KFRX.
Late night dedications with Nick saying it on 93.7 The Ticket.
Hey Nick, we ought to start that, man.
No, we do not.
Yes, we should.
No, we do not.
Professor Swim.
I don't know who that is.
Into your heart and your soul.
I don't know who that is.
Swim.
They are changing to squares.
They're changing Doritos to squares.
Wow.
It says, is it even a Dorito if it's not a triangle? I mean, we have to have that question. So it sounds like they're doing it because of a partnership with the new Minecraft movie, which I can't.
So a partnership, basically.
I can't even begin to tell you how stupid that is. The partnership with Minecraft, which is a video game for people that don't know. It's like a block. It's just blocks of shapes. And it says that if you find square Doritos, okay. So if you find a Doritos square, you can win $10,000.
Oh, hello.
So they're gonna put these
Randomly.
square Doritos into just packs, into bags. And if you find a square Dorito,
does it have to be all intact?
Yes. Yeah, you can't eat it and be like, oh crap, that was a square.
Man, the way I eat, man.
Yeah. You don't even look.
It up.
Yeah, you don't even look. You just eat.
No.
You just consume.
Yeah, I'd be like,
so be careful. Be careful. Yeah, Doritos can earn you 10 grand.
Well, Raff, I'm gonna tell you who else would not get it is Coach Brown. You ever see Coach Brown eat popcorn, Raff?
No.
Man, he looks like Cookie Monster. About 2/3 of it doesn't even make his mouth. I just think sometimes I think he's just baptized in the floor with just popcorn.
That's horrible. Man. That's horrible. Gosh, what happened to being nice?
No, don't worry. Coach Brown will get his revenge.
Oh, he called me out at the rim. What did he say about me at the Remington Awards? Something about my nose?
Something about your nose.
Yeah, he's always cracked. And an audience full of people.
It was funny.
Cracked on my nose. I was backstage, but I knew he said something smug, crazy.
Backstage.
Where was I at?
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, because remember the one guy thought you were Coach Brown?
Yeah.
Dude, Coach Brown said there's no way we look alike because your nose is too big.
That's right. That's funny. That's funny.
Have you seen AD's nose? There's no way we're related to others.
That's right.
Folks, we'll come back a little bit of RGT. And so I'm just letting you know, we got another segment, but tomorrow and Friday, we're going to be really cranking it up on the Super Bowl action too. And here's one thing I want to put in your head. Think about tomorrow. Who are your top running backs? Because DP did something similar to this yesterday. What are the top running backs that stick out to your mind in Super Bowl history? Top running backs that stick out to your mind in Super Bowl history. We'll talk about that tomorrow. But when we come back, though, we got the RGTZ in the last segment. It's The Drive, 1917.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today. Chance of freezing drizzle throughout the day. Otherwise, cloudy skies. Afternoon high near 34. Tonight, decreasing clouds with a low around 23. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies and a light breeze with a high near 45. I'm meteorologist Kyle Buck from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey everyone, Lance here with Black Label. We specialize in creating custom crafted decks, pergolas, patio covers, and more. Plus, our retractable screens, gazebos, and patio enclosures create the ultimate outdoor retreat. With over 50 years of combined experience, we're not just builders, we're creators of unforgettable memories.
Call them today at 402-730-6333 or visit blacklabelbuilt.com for a free consultation.
Let's turn your backyard dreams into reality.
See the Black Label Built team this weekend at the Home Builder Show at the Sandhills Global Event Center from Friday through Sunday.
If you don't have Valentine's Day plans this year, strike up some romance at Madsen's Bowling and Billiards. Head to Madsen's on Friday, February 14th for the first ever Love on the Lanes, a live stage front dating show like Lincoln's never seen. The show is free, live on the bowling lanes with audience participation, hilarious Q&As, and unexpected twists. The show is free, but reserve VIP seating by emailing sarah@madsonslincoln.com. Come for the love, stay for the laughs, and leave with memories or a match on Valentine's Day at Madson's.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Golfing in 72 degrees and perfect conditions in Nebraska doesn't seem possible in the winter, but it is. Double Eagle Golf is your escape from the bone-chilling cold outside and a reason to keep your clubs out year-round. Book a bay with some friends for a weekend or come by for golf and happy hour on a weekday. Spring leagues begin in February. Get signed up today. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex at West O Street. Online at doubleeagle.golf.
Water heater gone? Call Bryant. The price you're quoted is the price you'll pay. And in most cases, same-day replacement. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111.
Opportunity can knock at any moment. When it does, you can't afford to miss a call. That's why you need a business phone system that gives your team the flexibility to answer anytime, anywhere. Whether you're working from the office, at home, or on the go, we make it easy to equip your business with the right tools for smooth, professional call handling. We enhance the efficiency technology provides while putting people first in all we do. That's why we meet your business right where you are by offering customized office technology solutions that meet your specific needs. Hamilton Business Technologies. Real people, real technology solutions. Learn more at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Wrestling fans, it's time to elevate your game, just like Stevens & Smith Construction does for your concrete needs. As your full-service concrete contractor, we deliver solid results every time. From singles to doubles, fighting for inside position to scrambling reversals, we know how to pin down quality and slam expectations. Stevens & Smith Construction, a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket, where Husker wrestlers bring you all the action. Don't stall. Stevens & Smith Construction is here to help you build a concrete foundation for the win. Check us out at www.stevensandsmith.com because stalling is a penalty and winning is the only option.
The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Landmark Implement, your John Deere dealer, invites you to their annual sprayer clinic at the Buffalo County Fairgrounds in Kearney on February 5th and 6th. This hands-on event offers expert training on John Deere and Hagie sprayers, covering topics such as machine maintenance, spray tip selection, and exact apply technology. New this year, classes on autonomy preparation, see and spray, and variable rate operation. Don't miss this opportunity, February 5th and 6th in Kearney. Learn more at landmarkimp.com/events.
Stop asking your friends if they're hosting a party this Sunday and come for the real party instead. Join 93.7 The Ticket for the big game at Wings and Rings at 68th and O this Sunday and walk away with great prizes just for showing up. Why worry about making a great spread of food for the game at your house when you can enjoy all the great wings and more at Wings and Rings? It's the big game party with 93.7 The Ticket at Wings and Rings this Sunday at 68th and O.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks, we are back for our last segment. Folks, I can't stress enough how much to be careful. I'm looking at a number of crashes. There's a vehicle that crashed, just came across in a field north of Hickman. That was one right there. There's one on I-80. Serious crash along Highway 2 southeast of Lincoln. I just be careful, folks. Please, please, please be careful out there on these roads and with the temperatures being it is. And Brad was just in right now.
Yeah. Shout out to Brad.
Big shout out
from,
to Brad.
From the Baldwin shop. Came on down. He tried out. He Raff, you want to know if people are listening. Here you go. He came down and he came to just buy a cookie dough iced latte that I mentioned last segment. So shout out to Brad. Be safe on the streets, my friend. And Brad will be there on the Super Bowl party on Sunday.
Absolutely.
You should too. Buffalo Wings and Rings, 68th and O. It's gonna be a good time as always.
Not doors open. It's gonna be open. But what time will the crew be down there?
I would imagine. Well, I don't even know. The game starts at 6:30ish, 7.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what time the game
5:30,
starts. 5:30.
Yep.
So we'll probably set up around 4:30, probably 4:15. So we'll get everybody Super Bowl squares. We'll make sure we're all good there. The Husker basketball game starts at 1. So I'll be coming straight from that Husker basketball game to the Super Bowl party. So it's gonna be a good time on Sunday. Come on out.
Love it.
Why cook when you can?
Order. Hang and chill.
Order.
Hang and chill. Yeah.
Thanks, Raff.
Nick's like, oh, got stuck there.
Yeah. I got caught in a pinch, a pickle. Austin asks if it's usually packed at Wings and Rings. My honest advice is I would get there 40 or 30 minutes before the game starts. Get yourself a seat. Get settled in. If you order within like 10 minutes or so, the order will be at your table by kickoff or pretty close to kickoff. But if you come right at kickoff and expect to get a seat, you're probably not going to find one. It usually clears out around the third quarter, at the end of the third quarter, if it's a blowout. If it's a close game, we're there for the long haul. We're all going to survive Monday together. But yeah, no, come on out to Wings and Rings. It's always a good time. We always have a blast with the crew.
Raffy, what you got for us, my man?
All right, everybody. Today's Raff's Good Take goes out to Dick Vitale. He is returning to taking the headset this Saturday. Duke at Clemson will be his first game since 2023. He's been fighting cancer for the last 3.5 years. Just as every step of the way, it seems like he keeps all of his followers up to tune, to what's going on with him. And it's just so cool to see him at 85 years old to get a chance to call a game on Saturday. So, Dick Vitale, you are Raff's Good Take, just for all the courage and everything that you've shown over the last, 3.5 years, and just the class that you've shown over the last, 30, 40 years. So he's always been that staple of college basketball. So it'd be cool to see him get that headset back on. So he's Raff's Good Take.
Love it.
Can I make one quick announcement?
Mm-hmm.
I've received a text. I've received a text on my personal phone that says, quote, "You are nuts. If people aren't there by 4:30, they're not going to get a square or their food before the game." So I guess show up to Buffalo Wings and Rings a little earlier because if you want a seat, be there at 4:00. Be there at 4. I know it stinks. Enjoy some beverages. Enjoy some ice cold beer. We got plenty of prizes. We'll give away Super Bowl squares. Plenty of giveaways. It's going to be a good time. Just be there.
Love it.
I don't care what your mom says, Nick. You're
I am not liable for you not getting a seat.
Not liable.
I'm not liable. There we go. There we go. It's a delayed reaction. We're good there. We're there. We're there. He was reading. Fake
well, I appreciate the RGT on that. Yeah, definitely get there early. My attitude adjustment today is a little different. Very, very, very somber news. But the message is to live life to the fullest and live it with grace. My brother-in-law and my sister-in-law, Shayna Phillips, Beatty now, mother passed away earlier this week. And Donna Phillips was an amazing, amazing woman. We called her Grandma Da. Was from Williston, Florida, right near Gainesville. Was just a woman of faith, a woman of character, compassion, soft-spoken, and just gentle. And the beautiful thing is my niece, Mackenzie, just had their baby. Her and her husband, Peyton, just had their baby. Baby Stormy was just born a few weeks ago, and Grandma Da was up to see her great-granddaughter, and passed away just a few days ago. And it just shows you sometimes you never know. Life can change in a second. Literally, folks, we never know when we're taking our last breath. It could change very quickly. But my thoughts and prayers, and I would ask you to do the same, to reach out if you're praying type, thoughts to be keeping the Phillips and the Beatty family in your prayers. Donna, like I said, Grandma Da was just an amazing one. My niece and nephews and Shayna and Bart, they're hurting, man. I mean, when you lose a loved one, you lose a parent, and me knowing this firsthand, both my parents being gone, it changes you. And I know what that road looks ahead, because you still reach to call mom, you still reach to call dad or grandma or grandpa. So again, I just want to say to Grandma Da, Donna Phillips, well done, God, good and faithful servant. She was an amazing woman, man, left an amazing legacy. Shayna's siblings were able to get up here in time to see mom before she passed. And so she was accepted and welcome home. But it's still a journey. So keep that family in your prayers. I would really appreciate if you did that for my family and their family as well. Raff, take us home, my man.
All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Be nice to each other, and we will talk to you tomorrow.
Ready to spruce up your space? No matter what project is on your list, you can check it off at the Nebraska Builders Home and Garden Show, February 7th through the 9th at the Sandhills Global Event Center. With over 200 businesses under one roof, you'll find the latest in home innovations and experts to handle your dream projects. Admission is just $10, and children 12 and under are free. For more information, visit the Home and Garden Show online at hbal.org.
The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine bar. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting book. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Landmark Implement, your John Deere dealer, invites you to their annual sprayer clinic at the Buffalo County Fairgrounds in Kearney on February 5th and 6th. This hands-on event offers expert training on John Deere and Hagie sprayers, covering topics such as machine maintenance, spray tip selection, and exact apply technology. New this year, classes on autonomy preparation, see and spray, and variable rate operation. Don't miss this opportunity. February 5th and 6th in Kearney. Learn more at landmarkimp.com/events.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Garage doors can break down or quit working at the worst times. At Doors Plus, they understand that a broken garage sometimes means repair and not replace. Sometimes, all you need to make your door like new again is a few bolts,